got tons of teams down there. We used to go for years.
A yellow card penalty has been assessed to the Orioles, number 12, Amy Schultz.
Yes, please.
Five, yeah. No.
No, get that! Get that! Take your time!
Scoring for Hopkins, number 5, Shorty Schiller. Time of the goal, 1-0. Schiller at 1-0.
Go to Margaret! Roll it!
Howard.
On the Hopkins goal, an assist was credited to number 7, Rachel Orbuck. Once again, 7, Rachel Orbuck, credited with the assist on the first Hopkins goal. prize. Time to go, 4:52. Prize at 4:52.
Get it back, Park! Get it back! Let's go! Get on her! Get on her! Get on her, please! Don't move! Don't move! Get on her! Yes! Lauren, get it! Get it! Yes! Get on her!
Scoring for St. Louis Park, number 6, Lizzie Herbert. On to the goal, 12-43. Herbert at 12-43.
Win the draw! Win the draw!
timeout, St. Louis Park.
Hi, Howard. Oh, what was that? We had a mandatory baseball meeting to start the season. It's 6, so I have using baseball at Park. So. Well, we got some bad news this week. We had only raised about $3,000. Which wasn't all in itself bad, but
Howard. Referee said the clock only stops on a solid whistle. So if it's a solid blast, if it's a chirp, move it, just go ahead and let the clock run. Even if the ball goes in the net, don't stop the clock until they hear a solid whistle. That's what he said. Yeah.
13 from 5.
The clock usually stops on a solid whistle. It goes like that. Solid whistle.
Scoring for Hopkins, number 13, Marcus McDonald. The assist goes to number 5, Shorty Schiller. Time of the goal, 17:54. McDonald from Schiller at 17:54.
I'll just do my best. Sounds good. Let's see.
Go Hopkins! Go Sophia!
Is it this kid? Okay. Well, this is Welcome back here to St. Louis Park in tonight's non-conference matchup in girls lacrosse between the Orioles and Hopkins. If you just tuned in, I'm John Fromm and want to give a special shout out to Paul Broden and the crack staff here. We're able to bring you this game on such short notice here. Hopkins, as Paul might have mentioned, or somebody else comes into the game with an 0-1 record. They were able to get one game completed, and this is the Orioles' first game of the year. And for St. Louis Park, they're coached by Katie Gliski and Kyle Sweeney. They are co-head coaches, and we will do our best from a long range to try to find some of the numbers and give you a call on the action today. That's the Royals. It looks like are in black there as they are in the attack position for Hopkins. Orioles are a member of the Lake Conference, and obviously the Orioles are in the North Suburban. Looks like that's Herbert for the Royals, who has the ball on the far wing as they change positions, her and her partner there. St. Louis Park is in the white. A shot on net and a nice save it looked like that time by the Orioles goalkeeper. I believe that's number 16, Dana Kunze, the junior. So nice job by her as the Orioles counterattack on the offensive zone. And here's number 10 for the Orioles, Emily Tiff, the freshman. Tiff with the ball. She goes right to left on your screen and right to left in the viewing area here. Oh, then I've got all. This is all they gave me. A little confusion on the names. I've got another program here. I think number 10 actually might be Sophia Narinas. We've got two different sheets here. We'll get rid of that one maybe. Maybe use that for Hopkins only. So 3-1, the Royals maintain their lead here with 4:45 remaining in the first period here. Oh, gotcha. There we go. We got too much going on and too rushed. We got a momentary stop here as it looks like the officials will set the ball for a free throw at the 20-yard line for the Royals. And for Hopkins, looks like that's number, having a hard time making out their numbers. They've got a dark blue, royal blue letter on black jerseys, which looking into the sun makes it difficult for us. So counterattack by the Royals here as they try to get by the Oriole defense. Amy Schultz, one of the defenders on defense for St. Louis Park. Schultz trying to wreak havoc on the Royals defensively there. She's getting some help on her defense by Sarah Webb, it looks like, out there for the Orioles, number 9. And number 16, Kate Sulzy, is out there as well for the Orioles. The Royals behind the Orioles zone. Just over 4 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Right to left in front of the net, and a shot goes wide of the goal. And it's going to be, I believe, Oriole free throw here, free shot. Take a look at the replay there here. And St. Louis Park will have a chance to counterattack here. Coming right to left on your screen. Number 5, Molly Arnson, who's a star on the hockey team, tried to corral that. Unfortunately not able to do so. Maddie Brown with pursuit for St. Louis Park. And Lauren Brune Bryant, number 13. So some of the hockey playing girls for the Orioles out there, is a lot of the ladies and boys play lacrosse as a great cross-training sport as well. Got a momentary whistle here as the ball is flagged down. Orioles will retain possession, I believe. And here's Arnson, who receives a pass, nicely corrals it at the midfield area and goes left to right. Doubles back towards the grain and is able to give that up nicely, but unfortunately her pass is taken away by one of the Royals. Looked like Orbuck for Hopkins took that away. Once again, if you just joined us, first game of the year for the Oriole lacrosse team, as they, like all the other spring sports, have been hampered. Ball right in front of the Oriole net, shot, and that ball just passes wide of the net. Orioles are able to avert danger there on their own end. Passes, ball is thrown around the cylinder there. If you haven't watched lacrosse before, you'll notice that the ladies have to obviously retouch and be in what's called the safe zone when they throw the ball towards goal. You'll see a lot of picking in lacrosse. If you're used to watching basketball, you'll see a lot of cross directions. And it looks like the Royals are just trying to share the ball. I'm not sure why they're delaying the game, but they're just standing there without making any forward progress. And now they do move the ball in, and the puck is shot down low, and Orioles are able to regroup. I believe that's 15 Zoe Ellers for the Orioles, who comes up the near wall. She gives it up to Molly Arnson. Arnson, the junior, getting pressure. She pushes off a nice pass to Brune Bryant. Here's Lauren going left to right. Right on your screen. Goes to her left hand. She's got an open shot from 10 feet. Oh, and she has that momentarily knocked out of her hands, and we are going to have a whistle there. Momentary infraction, I believe, whistled against the Royals, and Lauren Brune Bryant is going to have she's going to have basically what we call a safety shot there from the near side here. So for Brune Bryant, she's got an easy chance, or not easy chance, but a nice straight on chance here. Lauren, left to right, and the shot, and it just make a nice attempt at a save there by Alexandra Free. I believe she's playing some goal along with Molly Dion back there. No, I apologize, that was Dion in net for them. Orioles able to retain possession, just over a minute to go in the first quarter here. In case you just joined us, it's the opener for the Orioles. And here's number 3, Maddie Brown, going left to right. She's got a lot of traffic in front of that Royal net, and she loses the ball momentarily. The Royals on a redirect, a possible 2-on-1 here, but the Orioles with a nice job on the back check, able to corral that, as that's Arnson getting help along with number 9, Sarah Webb, on the check there. A momentary break again here, and here's Sarah Webb off the free time, and she's going to give that up, it looks like, to number 1 there. That's Anna Bear. And here's Anna. She's muscling down low, and she does get a shot on net, and I believe that did go in, correct? So I believe that's Anna Bear. Correct me if I'm wrong. We'll check with Howard, the crack staff there. So we go to the replay there. It looked like, yeah, number 1 is that Anna Bear gets her goal, the sophomore forward.
Number 1, Anna Bear.
So just what the doctor ordered, inside a minute remaining in the first quarter, and the Orioles are able to get on the board and a nice counterattack. Anna, the third in the line of, I believe she's related to the Jake Bear and Alec Bear, or no relation there. Okay. Spelled a little different. Okay. Spelled the same, actually, but just different name. Okay. Got a momentary stop here, and I think one of the Royals might have been in the neutral zone. Guess we'll find out what the call is here. Not quite sure there, as it looks like Bruton Bryant for the Orioles will try to lead the offensive counterattack here off the tech. Here's Lauren. Lauren going right to left on your screen. She goes by 2 Royal defenders, goes back to that right hand with speed. She corrals in the box. She still fights through, and with 24 seconds to go, we are going to have a whistle and I believe an infraction on the Orioles. I'm not quite sure, looking into the sun here, what the call was, but Royals are able to corral that, and with just over 20 seconds to go, they'll try to bring it all the way downfield. For the Royals, here's Orbuck. Orbuck getting some help on the far wall there by Roxana Kreitzman. Just 11 seconds remaining in the first quarter here. And for the Orioles, this is number 2. This is Bremer who's got the ball, and she pushes it on up to Webb. Here's Sarah. Passes it on over to number 1, Anna Bear again, who just got the second Oriole goal. And that'll do it to end the first stanza here. So Hopkins 3, St. Louis Park 2 after 1 quarter here. And if you haven't done so, we want to remind all St. Louis Park fans that with the inclement weather that we've had, the toughest April in Minnesota history, make sure you go to, maybe Paul can help us with a graphic on this, make sure fans know to go to gopark.org, gopark.org, and then click on the appropriate spring sport if you want to find out the new schedules for all spring sports, be it softball, baseball, lacrosse. Obviously, the only sport that really hasn't been affected is synchronized swimming, I guess, at this point. So I did see the coaches loading the bus for synchronized swimming earlier, and I had a nice visit with Jessica Gust about that. Once again, there you see the gopark.org site. Please pass that on, too, in case you're not familiar with that website. Because of what's happened this spring with all the cancellations, all spring sports are basically 3 to 4 weeks late in starting. I know I just exited a baseball meeting with the baseball program, and we're hopeful of starting the season in less than 30 hours, but we don't know who our opponent would be on Saturday still because of all the confusion with the field. So go on gopark.org, let them know. And if you do want to order a copy of the game tonight, and Paul Broden, our fine director and member of the city staff, or watch any of the on-demand programming, order a DVD, just go to parktv.org. parktv.org, or call 952-924-2635. Paul's done a nice job of having YouTube now hosts all Orioles sports videos. So any of the games that are played, if you go through the YouTube page on the Park TV website, you can click on it. Paul set that up as a nice link. And I think he's got over 50 or 60 different city council meetings, park update, all kinds of programming on there. So make sure you pass the word, as this is our first spring broadcast of the year. And I know a lot of people aren't familiar with that as a new program offering. Oh, is it? Okay. We'll take a break for just a minute. Yeah, Eddie.
Patty, let me be honest with you. Won't filing for Social Security benefits online be confusing?
George, it's simple and easy, and you can do it in your pajamas from the comfort of your own home.
Oh, my.
You've navigated through asteroid belts, right?
Oh, sure, plenty of times.
Well, compared to that, navigating socialsecurity.gov is a snap.
Really?
It's so easy. Even Kirk could do it.
All right, we're back here for the exciting second half of non-conference girls lacrosse as the Orioles host the rivals from the West. The battle for 169 as the Hopkins Royals take on the Orioles here. 3-2 after one half here. Reminder that all halves are 25 minutes in play. And the Orioles do play, if you're watching the replay tonight on Thursday, April 25th, the Orioles do have their next game is already on Friday, April 26th. Varsity is at Breck at 5:30 in Golden Valley, right on 100 there, and the JV plays at 4. So make it on out and support the girls. It might be one of the only Oriole activities tomorrow, so tell your friends to come. So starting off in the second half for the Orioles, here's number 13, Lauren Brune Bryant. To get some information here in a little... Oh, great. Ours is all changed. As we back, or the Royals on a counter rush here, down low for Hopkins, and for the Orioles, the goaltender with a nice job of reading that for St. Louis Park. I believe that was Mac Brune Bryant, the junior goaltender for St. Louis Park. I'm going to step up here and see if I can get a better vantage point. St. Louis Park, again in the white uniforms going right to left on your screen, and Hopkins in the black uniforms with the unreadable royal blue letters. I don't know who made that choice, but they might not have a job long at Hopkins High School. So, okay, Royals lose the ball momentarily on the near side here. St. Louis Park with their sticks raised high in the defensive position. And for the Royals circling behind the St. Louis Park net, Brune Bryant trying to get an angle to defend that, and she's getting some help on her defense by Ulf Hayen and Mary Pavia and Amy Schultz back there. Looks like Royals are able to retain possession here with a nice crossover move, swinging it from the top of the umbrella. St. Louis Park defensively trying to clamp down. Here's number 7, Noah Rash for the Orioles. Another one of those young guns, is only a sophomore for St. Louis Park out there.
Watch her! Watch her!
Rash being helped as well. Royals just being very patient and persistent. It says we believe it's only their first game of the year, and the Orioles, of course, have only played once in that decision that Holy Angels was able to garner on them. So a lot of feeling out process at this point, as a lot of the girls have only been throwing the ball inside in gyms and reading that, and now they're out here on the turf. So possible scoring opportunity for the Royals, but St. Louis Park able to check the young lady off the ball, and I believe that was number 4, Ulfhaven. I believe, I might have got my number wrong, who are on that check there. There's number 12, Amy Schultz. She's going to try to restart these things, to restart this for St. Louis Park if she can help on the defensive side here. So off the free start, Royals behind the Oriole net, passing at the back side of the umbrella. On the near side here, you're going to see left to right cross move, going to the right hand. As you'll see, a lot of the Royals are right-handed shooters, meaning a lot of the girls will overplay towards the right hand or right arm. So distinct advantage if you have two hands, and there a young Royal player potentially was going to shoot it with her left hand, but she wasn't able to release that. So retaining possession in the Oriole zone with just under 22 minutes remaining here in the second half. Anybody's game at this point, as we're locked in a 3-2 score in favor of Hopkins. Noreen on the defensive stand for St. Louis Park there, trying to bother the Royal players, and indeed she does. That shot does go wide. Not sure if that was momentarily redirected by an Oriole player, but I think the Royals are going to retain possession. Yes, indeed they are. If you've just joined us here, and there's a shot and a goal by Hopkins. I'm not sure the number there. I'll leave it to Howard's beautiful voice to pick up the number for that Royal player. But at the 21-23 mark, just 3:23 into the second half, Hopkins takes a 4-2 advantage. Just take a replay there of the Royal player scoring. Okay, we'll get back with Howard on who scored that goal. St. Louis Park off the draw here. We'll try to win it at the midfield area. There's Brune Bryan again off the draw for St. Louis Park. You'll notice, unlike the game of ice hockey, the ladies have to stay outside the circle before the ball is thrown in the air to start playing. Here's Brune Bryan with a nice win off that battle. 3-on-3 situation. Lauren trying to split up the midfield. Indeed she does. Left, right shot. Just goes off the defender for Hopkins, and a really nice sequence there by Brune Bryan, the junior. Take a look. And what a sequence there by Brune Bryan off the draw. You can see why she's an all-conference type performer for St. Louis Park and a skilled young lady. We did get the official information on the goal for Hopkins. It was scored by Ostenzo, was able to net that one. Samantha Ostenzo, the sophomore for Hopkins. So restart the action here as the Orioles will retain possession in the Royal Zone. Here's Molly Arnson behind the net here. She's able to circle, looking out front, able to distribute the ball, but nobody home for St. Louis Park that time. And I think we have an infraction on one of the Royal players, and St. Louis Park possibly is going to have a free shot opportunity as the girls are waiting for the officials' decision on this. Indeed, St. Louis Park will retain possession. There you see number 11, Mary Pavia, on her defensive post back there for St. Louis Park. She's got Zoe Eilers out there as well with her. A lot of sophomores on this lineup for St. Louis Park. I believe you've got 7, 8 sophomores and a freshman on the team. So a lot of youth to build around. I was talking to a parent that was talking about all the young ladies that graduated last year. So here's number 11, Pavia, able to pick that up from her defense position, and Mary with a cross angle pass, and she passed it all the way over to Zoe, unable to corral that. But here's Eilers winning a war on the near side here. She's got a double team effort, but she nicely gives it up to Arnson. Arnson going right to left, puts it in her left hand. She goes high from the mid-cross area. Here's Molly circling back, the junior. And another possible stop as one of the referees has fallen on the near side and possibly twisted an ankle. So we're going to have, looks like he definitely is in some pain. As I don't know if you get a chance to zoom in on that, Paul, but that referee has fallen down there, and he's being helped by several of the medical staff here. He really twisted that and went down quite hard. So we've seen a lot of injuries in our time to a lot of the combatants, but those officials are not. If you take a look at it on the near side, he just twisted it. Orioles were in a good sequence for an offensive chance there. Don't have the name of the officials for. I'm sorry, what was that, Howard? Mike Knoll and Jim Engelking. And Knoll's down. We'll hope he's okay. And his partner, take another look there. Tell you what, his partner, as you watch the replay, is certainly trying to wish spring on in a quick manner. I never thought I'd see a lacrosse official wearing shorts when it's 45 degrees, but you gotta give it to him. So we should mention that for all home matches, be it at the varsity, JV, sophomore, or even freshman level, schools are required to provide an athletic trainer on site. Hopkins, in this case, it looks like they have their own personal trainer as well. We're going to just step away for a moment here on Park 16. We'll be right back. Well, it's usually we have 2 cameras, but we've had all kinds of problems. That's not why we have a paint director, and then we have one that runs each of the 4 channels. You know, that's still the programming and editing, but it is hard to find people to, do the volunteer camera work or to do announcing or. course, they don't have any interest in going into school for like communications or anything. Yeah. He's up. Oh. And we back, Paul? Okay. He's back. Really, he's getting standing ovation by several people. That's good. I'm glad he's all right. Yeah, go ahead. All right, we're back, and Mr. Knoll, after getting some medical attention, has worked his way over to the sideline, and we're going to be back, and it looks like he's going to attempt to re-enter the game as the second official here today. Getting some nice help by the training staff at St. Louis Park. Before we go back out on the field, if Paul wants to take a second to put the graphic up, just a reminder that if you're wondering about ordering a copy of today's game or any Oriole game, go to ParkTV.org, ParkTV.org. You can also link on that site to all the different games that have ever been broadcast, city council meetings, school board meetings, anything that's ever been aired. So, all right, we are back here as we're going to go with a one-person officiating crew momentarily here. The Orioles with Arntzen at the top of the circle, working the umbrella, passing it wide. For St. Louis Park, there's number 10, Noreen, who gives it up on the far side here to Eilers. Eilers battling with Noreen down there. And we're going to have another, I'm not sure if one of the Royals players or Orioles players accidentally slashed one of the Orioles, but take a look here. And nice break on the near side here by Hopkins. I believe that's number 10 for them. That's Harrington with a lot of speed, and she crosses and gives it up nicely. Nice job on the defensive side. I think we're going to get a whistle on Anna Bear there for a possible infraction from behind as Bear and Arntzen were pursuing her. So this is Harrington again with Alexandra Fry. And for the Royals, up 4-2 with 18:10 remaining here in the second half. Just played two halves in girls lacrosse, 25 minutes apiece. And the Royals will be probably pretty content just to pass the ball around the outside here. They're up 2. There's no shot clock scenario in girls lacrosse or boys lacrosse. And Hopkins not in any hurry here. They go right to left, and a nice opportunity and a shot and a beautiful unassisted goal that time at the 17:49 mark. And a beautiful unassisted tally that time will put the Royals up 5-2. Was it number 11 that time? Lindquist and Harrington, one of those two on the goal there. So either Jessica Harrington or Kayla Lindquist involved with that tally for the Royals, and that'll give them a nice 5-2 cushion here. So after the long break, the girls were standing around a lot in a nice sequence that time. And that is, I apologize on the correction there, that's Alexandra Fry with the unassisted goal, the junior forward. 17:49 remaining here in the second period from the Orioles Stadium. And the Orioles will try to win that faceoff. And indeed, one of the stalwarts on the team, Brune Bryant, with some speed going left to right again. We've seen Lauren on a lot of offensive chances. She splits the Hopkins defense, or tries to, and brings the ball outside to set up that umbrella circus. Brune Bryant, Arntzen out there. You've got Sophia Noreen. L'Oreal's able to circle behind their Royal net here. Nice pass, just momentarily taken away that time by one of the Royal players. Ball is loose. And near the 10-yard line there, that's Lizzie Herbert who picks that up for St. Louis Park with some wheels. Herbert give and go with Morris Cunningham. Cunningham loses that ball temporarily, and it's stolen back by the Royals. And there's a little contact in the position there. And for Orioles, number 7, Noah Rash, is whistled for a small infraction, and the Royals will have a free opportunity to run with the ball here. Again, here's Harrington. She's got Lindquist out there as well for Hopkins. Possible break, and unfortunately for them, pass doesn't click. The Royals will retain possession. Hopkins behind the Oriole net. Very happy just to work some time and get a high quality opportunity. They're up 3 here with 16 to go. We believe it's the first game of the year for Hopkins and only the second for St. Louis Park, who played almost 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago. They opened against Holy Angels. So nice job that time by number 16 for the Orioles, Kate Sulzy on a possible takeaway scenario. Now she's playing defense for St. Louis Park. Here's Sulzy, 16 in the white for St. Louis Park, playing defense against number 11 Lindquist for the Royals. Orioles have 3 girls in the substitution ring available to come in. Here is Maddie Bremner, Maddie Brown, and also number 15 Zoe Eilers are on the Oriole sideline, waiting for their moment to come in here for Coach Gilski and Coach Sweeney. They've been the co-head coaches for St. Louis Park, I think, for several years, and have had some good success and have some ties to the school as well. So the Royals will just continue to work the ball behind the St. Louis Park net and just hold on to it. And for St. Louis Park and the coaching staff, at some point they're going to have to make a decision on how aggressive they want to play this. They're in a tight defensive posture here. Break to the net, and then you see the Royals player just take it right back out. If they don't have a clean, unfiltered opportunity at a shot, they're just going to take it out. Ball is whistled, and we got a free shot opportunity this time for Hopkins, and I believe that's number 5 or 4. Is that Miranda Ostrich? Is that number 5? Leghana Sharon. Leghana Sharon, the junior midfielder, makes it 6-2 here at the 14:37 mark. Let's take a look at those Royals. Number 5 there. Tell you, Hopkins is, St. Louis Park. St. Louis Park wears a traditional T-shirt in their apparel, but the Royals have a lot of the young ladies are just wearing almost a tank top in this mid 40-degree weather. So you hope they're able to stay warm and keep running, and they obviously don't want a lot of delays. So another free ball here as we get set to go at 14:35 remaining in the game here in St. Louis Park. In case you just joined us, it's the first Orioles girls lacrosse game of the season. I'm John Fromm, and along with our director, Paul Broden, we're going to be bringing you a lot of exciting St. Louis Park activities this spring as we cover the St. Louis Park girls lacrosse, softball, boys baseball, and we'll be covering a Benilde softball game tomorrow. So another whistle on the sequence. And just a reminder, Paul, maybe you could put up the graphic at some point. Because of the weather, please visit www.gopark.org. Gopark.org. Actually, that should just be gopark.org, not GoParkTV. But it has all the schedules if you click on the spring sports, because everything has been changed with the weather, be it the softball, baseball, JV schedules. So make sure you're spreading the word to all your fans. And if you're, come on out and support these players. They've been through a lot the last, 5-6 weeks just practicing indoors, and they're just happy to have some of these games taking place. So just a little over 13 minutes remaining here. And for the Royals, who have broken open the game in the second half with 3 goals after St. Louis Park, led by Anna Baer, was able to cut it to 3-2 with only 38 seconds remaining in the first half here. And for the Royals there, some of you might have been aware as we watch Hopkins just kind of stall with the ball here. The Orioles recently, and Andy Ewald just announced, St. Louis Park will be leaving the North Suburban Conference after next season. The Orioles, who had been in the North Suburban since the fall of '05, will be going with Robbinsdale Cooper. And Cooper and them, along with Jefferson, Kennedy, Richfield, Chaska, and Chanhassen, will be forming the new Metro West Conference. As of now, just 7 teams, but others are expected to apply. So keep watching Channel 14 and 16 for more information, and the Park Update show as well. Royals behind their own net, or excuse me, behind the Orioles net, still just passing it around, stalling. St. Louis Park kind of in a tough position here where they really need to play aggressive, and indeed they do there, but unfortunately for the Orioles, Hopkins is able to counter and get a nice passing sequence and a goal rattled home that time by a young lady with the pigtails there, and I'm not sure what her number is. Maybe number 3. We'll leave it to you, Paul. You've got to zoom in there. We can't apologize for any Hopkins fans who might be watching. We just are having a dull of a time. It was number 3. Good work, Paul. Is Riley Billiat, the senior, gets on the board for Hopkins. So Billiat. Just 11:58 remaining, and that'll make it a 7-2 margin. And we'll see if Katie Gliski and Kyle Sweeney make a move and change up things or put in some of their substitutes here to get them some experience early on. Royals able to corral the ball and counter with an offensive sequence and a break on this time, going right to left. I thought she was going to go to the backhand that time. I believe that was 15, Mercedes Schneider. Pass down low again for the Royals. Shot on net. Momentary stop, and Mac Brune Bryant, who I believe is the sister of Lauren Brune Bryant. They're both juniors for St. Louis Park. Why don't we read off the whole roster here after when we get a moment here. And for Hopkins, a free opportunity at a shot here, and we'll see what happens. Brune Bryant ready on her defensive posture. Got a little timeout here as Liz Brune Bryant has to tie her shoes. Nothing, probably one of the most important things to have your goalkeeper have her shoes tied, especially possibility of tripping and falling and everything else. So she continues to tie her shoes and make an equipment adjustment. Looks like she's all ready to go. St. Louis Park has substituted a little bit here, and I believe Maddie Brown is now in the game, and Maddie Bremner is in for St. Louis Park too, as Solzy and Eilers are watching from the sideline momentarily. Oh, a shot, and a beautiful shot on net, and a nice piece of work defensively by Brune Bryant from her goaltender position. Here's her sister, Lauren Brune Bryant, number 13, goes through all 3 of those Royals players, and Mary Pavia as well getting help. Pavia able to check that young lady off of the ball momentarily, trying to get some help from Noreen. Arnson with speed, trying to corral that Royals player and push her wide. Royals work to the top of the umbrella, and a young lady wide open on the weak side. Pass, shot, and a goal, and a nice give-and-go sequence by those 2 Royals players. Don't know if we can get numbers on them, but the 2 blonde-haired young ladies distributed the ball nicely to each other, and I believe, was that number 11 and number 13? Boy, it's really challenging our eyes up here. It's a good thing we've got Howard on top of his game in the booth. 13 and 11, I think. Looks like we got Margie McDonald, the senior, is the recipient of a beautiful pass as she was wide open on the weak side and got the pass from Kayla Lindquist. That'll make it 8-2 here with 10:32 remaining. Lights are on here. As what was a really nice Thursday afternoon has chilled down quite a bit, but it sounds like we're going to get some nice weather coming tomorrow. So for the Royals, who broke open a 3-2 halftime score with a lot of offensive chances, they've been also very patient. And there's a shot as the Royal player went up high to beat Brune Bryant, but Mac was able to get part of a stick on that and cause that to be momentarily fall aimlessly to the side. The girls separate here. We're waiting for the sequence. Got a little timeout. Oh, we read off the Oriole roster here for varsity. Anna Baer, number 1, the sophomore. Maddie Bremner, number 2, sophomore defense. You got number 3, Maddie Brown, sophomore midfield. Number 4, Annika Olfhaven, senior defender. Number 5, Molly Arnson, the junior forward. Number 6, Lizzie Herbert, the senior midfield. 7, Noah Brash, the sophomore midfielder. Number 8, Samantha Bremner, the senior midfielder. And we'll get to the rest in just a minute here. Orioles off the timeout, able to redirect and get some pressure with speed. Down the middle is Lizzie. Lizzie with speed as she cuts through the Royal defense, able to push that over to the side. And Maddie Brown tries to get a stick on that and momentarily has that skip past her. And the Royals will, I believe, gain possession of that ball. So nice possible break there by Lizzie Herbert, the senior midfielder. She's going to try to play some defense here with Brown. Ball is shot wide and nicely corralled by one of the Royal players, and she's able to beat Arnson. Number 2, Maddie Bremer picks that up, and Arnson and her battling it out, and then right in the midfield areas, there's a lot of hands and sticks flying around and a lot of swinging going on. Glad I'm not having to call that. And here's Arnson as she picks it up out of a scrum. She's got Maddie Brown with her on her right side. She's got Brown on the right and she's got help on the left, but indeed she just keeps it herself, shoots it, and a nice job that time on the stop by Molly Dion for the Royals. So for the Royals, we're underneath 9 minutes here as the Royals maintaining their 8-2 cushion. Got a little stoppage in the ball here, and the Royals are able to retain possession. I'm going to finish reading off the roster just so I give all the girls some credit. Number 9 is Sarah Webb, the senior defender. Number 10, Sophia Nareen, the sophomore midfielder. 11, Mary Pavia, the junior defender. Number 12, Amy Schultz, the sophomore defender. 13, we've called her name a lot, Lauren Brune-Bryant, the junior forward. And then Zoe Eilers, number 15, the only freshman on the varsity. And she's a forward. 16, Kate Solzy. She's also a junior defender. 17 is Morris Cunningham, the sophomore. And we do have another shot and another goal, this time registered for the Royals. Number 5 able to corral that one as you watch on your board there. That's Leghana Sharon, who scored earlier. Nice job on the replay here by our staff here. As you watch, St. Louis Park will take a timeout as you watch the replay here. It's a nice, looks like a really nice pass that Sharon received. I'm not sure if that was Margie McDonald who might have passed that to her. Just going to say here while we have a break, number 18, just under 8 minutes remaining here as you take a look at the Royals. We will join you tomorrow from Benilde St. Margaret's, where the Red Knights softball team will be playing after school. But if you're an Oriole fan, make sure you know that the Orioles girls lacrosse team is playing tomorrow night at 5:30 over at the Breck School on Highway 100 in Golden Valley. That's the varsity. So tomorrow, if you can make it, April 26th, JV's at 4. And what was the complete and unfiltered, so you take a look at, go to the gopark.org website for all the spring sports information, all the schedules. Everything's been changed. Also information if you want to nominate anyone for the Hall of Fame here at St. Louis Park. There's forms for that. Information on all the off-season programs, depending on your sport, if the coach has put information up. So that's really an invaluable resource. I know that on Saturday, the Orioles, I've heard that the softball and baseball teams are supposed to open, so watch for that and visit the website. So looks like for the Orioles, there's also supposed to be a girls varsity match tomorrow at Baker Park against Armstrong. And then on Monday, all the teams will really start things fully. I know the boys golf team has a meet at Bunker Hills, and the tennis team at St. Louis Park. Haven't really talked a lot about them, but a really good tennis team here at St. Louis Park as well. And they're going to try to recapture the North Suburban tennis title. They were the conference champs last year. They play on Monday at 4. And indeed, the last thing I heard was the girls softball team plays Monday at 4:30 at home. So just check those schedules. There's the Orioles. Looks like Orioles making some nice substitutions here as Lauren Brune-Bryant able to be substituted out of the game, and a lot of the younger girls are going to get some game experience, and probably really important to do so after all that indoor practice. So another momentary break this time. Not sure what the Royals' record was of last year, but they look the second half. They've really come through with some good energy and been very patient on the offensive zone. St. Louis Park going to get possession here as Maddie Brown is going to take that ball off the stoppage, and we'll see how Maddie chooses to distribute it. Brown right hand here, getting some help, and she pushes it over to Maris Cunningham. We're looking for Cunningham. Brown going behind the net there. The Orioles working on the umbrella on the top, and then what you'll do is you'll flash a young lady through, depending on the side, and try to create some break opportunities. Also a lot of picks going on in lacrosse, trying to read your opponents. You need a lot of different moves. That pass, unfortunately, which was intended for Cunningham, is a little high. I think we're going to have maybe a high stick whistled on the Royals momentarily here. Only 6:46 remaining here. And I believe we should have running time, we've been informed. So if you just joined us, it was 3-2 at halftime. That ball is shot wide, but a good opportunity. Brown able to corral it. Orioles get a chance to work on things again tomorrow, as right after school ends, they hit the bus and head right up Highway 100 to Golden Valley to take on Breck. Should mention that the Orioles also have a boys lacrosse club program here that they've had for several years and won a couple club school state titles and are very competitive. I believe they had a game last night here, or at least a scrimmage against Hudson. I saw the Hudson bus here late last night. Just want to remind everyone too, as the Orioles get a momentary break here, so the Orioles are going to have a free opportunity to shoot. A nice right to left sequence and a nice overhand left-handed shot is just momentarily shot a little wide of the net. Nice job defensively by the Royals goaltender Dion as well that time. St. Louis Park will retain possession. I was just going to mention though that as the Orioles will pass it around the top of the umbrella here. If you do want to get a copy of this game or others, make sure you know as the Orioles sweep around, and there's a nice opportunity and a beautiful shot and a goal that time by Anna Bear, who scored the second goal of the game as well. I believe that's number 1, Anna Bear, who scores that one. I'm not sure on the assist there. Second goal of the game, so congratulations to Anna. So nice for the sophomore there. St. Louis Park, such a young team. You got 7 sophomores on St. Louis Park's varsity, a freshman, and then you have 5 juniors, and you've only got 3 seniors. So they're really the cup board won't be bare next year. A lot of talent coming back into the program, and great opportunity this year for a lot of the young girls to get some varsity experience. Having the turf field here obviously will be a bright spot. I'm sure the girls and their parents are really happy that able to get games like this in when the weather's done. Here's Arntzen going right to left again. We'll see if Molly will shoot it or what she's going to do. She's double teamed. She passes it out front to Brune Bryant, and a nice give and go. Brune Bryant, number 13. Nice job finishing that high on the nice pass by Molly Arntzen. So if we get that on the tape there, probably the Orioles' nicest passing play and good finish of the game. So nice work there by Molly Arntzen. She went right to left and she didn't force it. She was double teamed. She pulled it out wide, and then she found the Orioles' biggest target, Lauren Brune Bryant, in terms of height. And Lauren went high with that shot and was able to beat Dion.
Number 13, Lauren Bryant. The assist goes to number 5, Molly Arntzen. Time to the goal. 20.
And that will make it 8-3 is the score. 8-3 is the score here at St. Louis Park. St. Louis Park with 4:40 remaining. St. Louis Park will pass it back and forth to each other. Another break by Brune Bryant with a triple swim move, and she lays it in beautifully. I think they're going to call some contact, and they might wave it off, though. Boy, I don't know if we have that on a replay. I don't know if Lauren's going to be too pleased about that. She made some high stick contact on her spin move here. Boom. She hit her a little high to create some space, and unfortunately that goal was waved off. So that'll keep it at 8-3. Howard at 8. So just score is 8-3 here. St. Louis Park, or excuse me, 8-4. My apologies. 8-4 is your score here as we're inside of 4 minutes here. Another break for the Royals, goes right in front of the net and a shot, and I believe that hit number 16, Solzy's stick. But the follow-up sequence is good, and that'll put it back to 9-4. So another goal for the Royals. Now it's 10. They just scored again, yeah. Did you guys get the number on that last goal? I didn't. 21. All right, so what looked like a really beautiful goal on one end by Lauren Brune-Bryan, and then the Royals are able to come down and capitalize themselves. Don't have a number or a name on that person, but just under.
Number 12,
Roxanne Krietzman, officially the junior with the goal for the Royals. We wind down the end here. Here's Lizzie Herbert again with some speed. She seems to have she seems to be one of the fastest young ladies on the team for St. Louis Park with a lot of vertical speed. We'll see what she can do if she can try to make a nice cut move to the outside here. See, she's going outside again as she beats 3 Royal players, make it 4, loses the ball momentarily, and the Royals are able to recapture that. But nice pressuring by St. Louis Park as they're triple teaming one of the Royals players who nicely gives that ball up. St. Louis Park putting some more pressure on. This is really where you see what kind of shape the young ladies are in when you played a whole game like this, and now you're still running hard, having to give full effort the whole time through. Just 2:45 remaining here for the Royals. And another whistle. Just a reminder, if you want to get a copy of today's game or know all the different schedules for any Park 16 or Park 14 event, go to ParkTV.org. ParkTV.org. You have everything on that website. You can access all the different video on demand features. You can watch the YouTube channel that has all the shows. I know I keep updated on the Park Update show just by going to ParkTV.org because I don't have St. Louis Park cable, but I know what's going on through Park Update. Mike Rose and Scott Smith and staff do a nice job with that. Paul, I don't know if you're involved with that, but as well you should be. Oh, under 2 minutes here remain in the opener for the Orioles here. And as Hopkins, our neighbors from the west, look like they're going to win the battle for 169. And that ball is shot and into the net as well here. Not sure the name of that young lady. So that'll make it 11-4 here. 23 and 22 combining on that goal. Dolan and Rogers combining on that goal for Hopkins. So once again, if you joined us late, some encouraging things first half-wise for St. Louis Park. They were only down 3-1 with a minute to go in the first half, and Anna Baer collected her first goal of the season to cut it to 3-2 at halftime. But the Royals have found another speed in the second half as their motor has been charged and running hard, and they've also continued to show great patience. Here's Brune-Bryant with no quit in her up the middle. Lauren Brune-Bryant just robbed of a goal momentarily. She goes all the way to the net. I don't know. Boy, she really did go 40, 45 yards unmolested with speed. She's a tough girl to handle in there, that's for sure. Watch I don't know if we have the replay of Lauren's rush, but she probably went by 6 or 7 Royal players. Here's Lauren again with trying to score there. She goes high, and again she does score. Right off the open feed and the free shot. Brune-Bryant goes to that high shot again and registers her second goal of the game to go with Anna Baer's 2 goals. And that'll cut it to 11-5, just over a minute 20 remaining here. So when Brune-Bryant goes with that high shot, she's got such a great downward arc on it. She's able to really control that as well, and has a lot of strength to beat a lot of the smaller players. So the Orioles sure like to have Lauren win those face-off battles at midfield because if she can with strength, they know that she's got a great opportunity with speed to work it with Molly Arnson and Lizzie Herbert and some of the other helpers. See if she can win that free ball again here. That time, Orioles are going to fight for possession on their side of field, and we've got a stick momentarily lost. Brune Bryant going for it. I believe we have some stick-to-hand contact there that is whistled down here. Lights are on here. Turf's looking beautiful after a winter of snow. It's nice to see the green. It isn't real grass, but it'll have to do. Here's Brune Bryant again, goes from the left hand to the right hand. Again, switching back. Left hand, she's got 3 Royal players to beat and a desire to do so, but she'll go behind the net. Less than a minute remains, passes it out front. Nice job that time by the Royals as they're able to get in the passing lane and cause a turnover that time. Molly Arnson along with Cunningham on the forecheck that time. Cunningham not able to win that race, or is Arnson, as one of the Royals players busts through the gut and goes on the left side here. Just 36 seconds remaining. See if the Royals try to get one more opportunity, work on their offensive plays again here. And for the Orioles and Mac Brune Bryant, the goalie, a lot of opportunity to work on her skill set. She's been challenged with a lot of high quality shots. And the Orioles, as we mentioned, will play tomorrow at Breck at 5:30, so some things to work on for the coaching staff. As we count down the last 5 seconds of the game today, that'll just about do it here as the buzzer sounds. And the final here from St. Louis Park, the Royals from St. Louis Park, the Royals from Hopkins come on over and take an 11-5 decision over St. Louis Park. But for the coaching staff, some good things to build on, a really nice competitive first half, as well as some good opportunities offensively. 2 goals apiece for Anna Bear, as well as a pair from Lauren Brune Bryant. And for Lauren's sister, Mac Brune Bryant, the junior goalie, a lot of opportunity to see a lot of shots. So before we leave you tonight here, just a reminder, if you want to get a copy of the game, make sure you visit the city website, the cable website, which is parktv.org, parktv.org, for all the highlights, as well as to watch the video on demand. You do not have to have cable TV, although we all encourage it, to watch these events. You do not have to. You can order DVDs from Paul. You can watch live web streaming or on demand. And go to the Go Park. Last thing to say, as John Fromm gets ready to sign off, if you're a St. Louis Park Spring Sports fan, go to the gopark.org website and find out all the updates on all the spring games. And on behalf of the crew here with Channel 16, we want to thank you for joining us here tonight and say so long. We'll see you real soon from Cable 16.